So wholesale. So you can, your best selling brands are really what you want to look at the most. And by that, I mean not your store brands or big name brands. And again, this is wholesale. And so the reason you don't look at store brands is because you typically can't buy those wholesale. You can get large orders from some regional stores, but you can't necessarily get them wholesale. So look at your best selling brands. You can use the same report as your private label reports that we just talked about to see your views and buy box percentage and all of that. But really, where or what brands do you have that sell well but aren't really super well known to the general public? Is what we like to go after for our wholesale products. And that's just usually because those brands are typically going to be smaller. They aren't advertising as much. They're going to usually want somebody to help them with Amazon and want the extra additional wholesale sales, essentially. So brands that you can't find anymore in store. This is one of the ways that we found one of our wholesale products is that it was just not in the store anymore. So we decided, okay, well, we have a couple more left. Let's look on this package and see who we can contact. And we contacted them, and now it's an exclusive product for us. So it's an amazing opportunity there that if you find out, well, I can't find it anymore in store, the worst that happens is somebody tells me I can't buy it from them directly. I might as well try. And that's where everything started for us with one of our products. Another idea is brands that actually have price tanking. And I know this sounds weird, but I like to look at some of these brands that have price tanking because usually that means they don't have a good system put in place to monitor the prices on Amazon. So that's going to be more of a partnership opportunity or a consulting opportunity. But in this instance, if these products are tanking in price, these companies are going to have issues with their suppliers or their main retail brick and mortar stores that can't keep up with the Amazon prices. And so that gives you an opportunity to reach out to them and say, hey, I've actually been, monitoring your product for the last 6 months or however long you've looked at it. And over the last 6 months, the price has dropped from $25 to $12, and it's staying in that range. And you've also added all of these sellers. Is this something that you are starting to get under control? Is there anything? Is there a time that we could discuss how we can help? And then you got the opportunity to talk to them about becoming an exclusive seller and working with them on a wholesale arrangement to really turn their brand around on Amazon because it can actually damage their brand perception if people are tanking prices, and you want to be able to help them with that. So this is your opportunity. You've got so many products, and it happens every day where prices start to tank that you can use those opportunities to be able to really reach out to a brand and help them and help yourself. So check the back of the packaging of these products for contact or manufacturing info. That's usually where we like to go to directly, is direct to the manufacturer or the brand. You can go to the company website to find that information. Some of these brands that do well on Amazon might not actually have a company website, surprisingly. So using the packaging is always a good place to start. Reach out looking for an opportunity to purchase wholesale unless you have a direct partnering opportunity, like with the price tanking where you actually want to work together with them. We reach out strictly at first, just trying to buy their products wholesale, unless we have that the other opportunity of working with them. If there's no way to contact them directly, then we do look for a distributor. So for instance, if the product isn't able to be found in stores anymore, sometimes these brands sell it to a distributor, and then you can buy it from them on a wholesale basis. Now, it's not directly from them, so there is a little bit of a markup that the distributor is making, but it's still an opportunity where you could find a product that maybe isn't on the store shelves anymore. So we do have a few brands now. Like I said, one brings in an average of $5,000 per month in sales. It is an exclusive. We've got a couple more as well. So we are adding this to our business model more and more. And we're also continuing to build up more and more replens. I posted in the Facebook group, I think it was a week ago at this point, that I went out for a few hours and found a bunch of replens and just did that for fun. I added a couple extra hours to kill. So, we still do that. We have an employee that looks for them. So but this is an opportunity for us to grow our business more, and also to build relationships with other companies. So I wanted to put this in here, kind of what do we say whenever we reach out to a wholesale opportunity, just looking to buy their products. It's very basic. Please change this a little bit to sound more like you. But we say, essentially, hello, I'm reaching out because I'm a big fan of your brand, and I know it would be an excellent addition to the products we carry or I carry. I'm interested in purchasing in bulk and was curious if there were any large order price breaks I should be aware of. Is there anything you need for me to get set up in your system? Thank you. So I'll leave that here for a second. But the main reason that we do it this way is we like to keep it a little bit more vague at first. We like to let them know that we want to purchase in a larger amount, and so much so that we're interested if there's price breaks for purchasing a large amount. And that shows the brand or the manufacturer that you are interested in being a long-term and a larger client of theirs. So we like to do that for that reason. It also starts to eliminate some questions of just, a stock thing that gets sent out that just says, hey, how do I open a wholesale account? That just doesn't look as good. So we like to look a little bit more professional and ask about the large order price breaks. Typically they'll need your sales tax ID information and FEIN and all of that. But I still like to ask if there's anything that you need from me to get set up in your system, because sometimes they want other things as well. And it'll depend on the brand. That will be something that you'll find out as you go along doing this. Like I said, it communicates you're willing to spend a larger amount of money for price breaks. If you're dealing with a company that's having price tanking, then you can be more consultative. So you can use that opportunity to kind of say, like I said earlier, hey, we've been monitoring your brand on Amazon for the last 6 months or 3 months and have noticed this price information. And it really doesn't even have to be that you've been watching their brand for 6 months. It could be that you monitored it from Keepa, the Keepa data. We looked at your Keepa data for 6 months, your pricing history for 6 months, and saw this trend. And you can even send them screenshots of, hey, here's your price trend and here's your seller trend, and put arrows and make it look nice and send it to them and say, can we talk about how you might be able to fix this, or on how we can help? So that would change your email to them, but it's an excellent opportunity. Mention the price erosion is happening, communicate the value you can bring in helping their brand, and then either set up a wholesale arrangement or you can partner with them on their own account. So we've offered that a couple different ways. We usually bring to them that, hey, we'll work with you exclusively and we'll purchase your products from you at your best prices and we'll sell them on Amazon. Or if you'd rather, we can do, my silent team and Pack, they have the course Proven Product Partnering, which is amazing. But you can partner with them on their own account and help them set up their own Amazon seller account and work with them on that as well. So there's a bunch of different ways you can go with it, and we like to present both because some companies like not having to deal with their own Amazon account, and personally I like that the best. But some companies do want to set up essentially another channel for themselves to sell on, and you can work with them through that in a fee arrangement or a percentage arrangement.